welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been MIA for a very long time. The past 9 months have been like sort of a really big roller coaster for me. In my last tutorial that I posted on my last video, I explained how I was moving to Newfoundland, how I lived in Newfoundland, and now I'm home. That only lasted, unfortunately, 6 weeks. I really didn't like it up there. I was severely depressed. I hated my life. It was just not a good mental space for me to be in. I didn't want to leave my family or my friends when I was up there. I literally just sat in the apartment all day and basically did nothing, but literally did nothing. And I couldn't find a job. They didn't accept my education up there. So much bad stuff happened, and I think it was just a sign for me to come home and just be around my family and my friends and just be where I belong, which is here in Halifax. And I don't feel like I'm ever gonna leave ever again because I'm just so much happier here with my friends and family and just with everybody that loves me. Me and my boyfriend did break up. We decided to mutually just to go our separate ways. The long distance wasn't really working out anymore. So wish him the best in life. There's no hard feelings. I'm a strong believer in if things are meant to be, they will be. So that is just where I'm going to leave it off at. We're no longer together. I'm here in Halifax still. He is still in Newfoundland. And that is probably how it's going to remain. I'm really excited to start getting back into makeup and feeling like myself again. I feel like everything the past 8 months had literally just sucked the living life out of me and just made me lose myself in a way and lose the things that I love to do and everything I look forward to. It just kind of like sucked it out of me, and I just hated where I was in life. And I could like literally do a story time video on like my life and how much it has changed over the past 8 months, but 2017 was not my year. It was just really not my year. Ever since January 1st happened, really my whole life went like downhill, but it's also starting to look up. I am attending school again and I'm taking my child and youth, and I love my program. I feel like that is where I belong in life. Helping kids in need is what I'm supposed to be doing. I do love doing makeup and stuff like that on the side, but I think truly my passion here on earth is to be helping kids as much as I can help. So yeah, things are looking very positive. I've never been happier in my life than where I am right now. In my head, with myself, with everything that's going around me, and I'm just a strong believer in everything happens for a reason, and I was meant to be back in Halifax. I was meant to be by myself and being independent, gaining my sense of self back, being able to do things for myself and not for anybody else, making myself happy, putting myself first is most important. And I just feel like that's where my life is going, and I'm just like so happy to be in my program, and I'm so happy to be back with my friends and family, and I'm just truly just so happy being back in Halifax and making more videos and doing more YouTube and doing everything that makes me happy in life. And it just makes me over the moon just to know that I'm just like back here and I'm not going anywhere, just like and I also got my old job back, and I could just be around my little kitties, and everything is just a blessing in disguise. So if you're going through a hard time right now, please just know things do get better and you will get out of it and you will move on. I'm still not 100% over everything that happened, but what can you do when life gives you lemons? You gotta make lemonade. Yeah, you just gotta roll with the punches. So yeah, so that's a little bit of backstory about where I've been and what's been going on in my life, because I feel like all these videos are just jumping around. Like 1 minute I'm doing one thing, and another minute I'm doing another thing, and my life has just been one big roller coaster, and I'm finally coming down off of it. Thank God. I created this makeup tutorial for you guys and this look right here because I really was inspired by this lip combination that I got from MAC a couple weeks ago. And I know it's almost Christmas, which is super, super exciting. I love Christmas. But I just felt like I would just do one last fall look while I was in the mood and give you guys that, which is better than nothing, I guess. Hey guys, long time no see. I'm going to be starting off this makeup tutorial using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I am in the shade 190. I really like this foundation a lot. I think that it is very matte and really pretty and gives a really nice like finish and full coverage. So now that my foundation is all complete, I'm just going to move on to the eyes next before I do my concealer or anything, just in case any fallout gets on my skin. I can just fix it. Like always, I'm going to go with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is my Ride or Die Eye Primer. This is my third one I've used, and I don't think I'll ever switch to another one. So now I'm going to go in to do the eyeshadow, and I'm using my Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette. So pretty. This is my absolute favorite palette I have ever owned in my entire life. I love it so much. I think the colors are gorgeous. I think Jaclyn is amazing. I will support anything that she does. So this is what it looks like inside. My palette is obviously busted AF, and literally there's makeup everywhere. I tried to clean off as much as I could before this video, but unfortunately that's what happened. So I'm just gonna start off this eye makeup look with using the color Silk Cream and MFEO, which is just these two shades right here. I'm just taking a Morphe M441 brush and just mixing the two together. And just blending until it's evenly buffed out into the crease. Into the shade Pukey right here. What a name, but if you were subscribed to Jaclyn as long as I've been, you would know the reason behind the shade name. So I'm just putting that in my crease as well, but down towards my lid more, so it has a nice gradient effect. Now going into the shade Hunts, a Morphe M443 brush. This one is a little dirty, but I don't care. I'm just going to pick that shade up and just tap it in my outer crease. This is such a pretty shade. I love it. I'm just putting it on my outer crease area there. Now going in with this shade Roxanne. I'm just going to put that in the outer crease, just a little bit above where we put Hunt, just to darken it up a bit. And then go back in with that same Morphe M441 brush and just make sure all of your edges are blended. Then just going in with a synthetic Stila brush. I'm going to go in with Queen. And just blend it into that Hunt shadow. Then I'm going to go back with that Morphe M433 brush and take Hunts again. And just pack it a little bit over the Queen shadow. And just while we're up close and personal, I might as well do my brows now too. So I found an amazing dupe for the Anastasia Dip Brow. And it is the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. And it honestly is like identical to the Anastasia Dip Brow, except it's a lot creamier. I honestly personally prefer this one, and it's only like $3.99 or something like that compared to $30. I'm just taking this on a Morphe M251 brush. And I am not the best at doing my brows. I'll be the first one to admit that. So hopefully this is looking okay. It's kind of looking a little crazy right now. Maybe it's because I don't have my makeup on. Like, I don't know. But whatever, we'll just roll with it. I'm going to go in with my Sephora liquid liner. Same liquid liner I always use. And I'm going to try not to mess up this wing. Not the most even, but they shall do. Now I'm going to go with my all-time favorite concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's the same concealer I use every video. Now I'm going to go in with a damp beauty sponge from Morphe. I really do like this beauty sponge, but I also find it very comparable to the Real Techniques one. I do not find it comparable to Beauty Blender really at all. I think it's like, might be like the next best thing, but I honestly feel like it's the exact same sponge as Real Techniques, as I do own them both. But this one is better for like cleaning up a contour or anything like that, so it's really good. So yeah, I'm going to go in with my Morphe beauty sponge and just blend this out. And I'm just going to take my LA translucent setting powder in the shade Translucent on an e.l.f. blush brush and just set my concealer. I do find my skin is changing a little bit. It used to be like really dry, but now I find myself getting like super oily throughout the day, so I always set my makeup now. Not with like, I don't bake my under eye because it makes it feel so dry, but I just set it my under eye with the translucent setting. Now I'm going to go back into that Jaclyn Hill's Favorites palette, and I'm just going to take the shade Pukey again on a Morphe M432 brush and just do my under eye. And then I'm going to grab Hunt's again and just put it in my outer corner. And then I'm going to grab the shade Chip and put it in my very outer corner. I'm just going to put my mascara on. I'm using the Mary Kay mascara. I really like this mascara actually. It's like been my favorite so far. So I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Contour Palette. I'm going to take this shade Shadow Play, which is just the middle shade. And I'm going to contour my cheeks on my Sigma F05 brush. Now I'm just going with an e.l.f. concealer brush with the same Shadow Play shade, and I'm just going to contour my nose. Going in with a Morphe B3 brush and my Milani Tea Rose powder blush. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. I'm just going to blush up my face and bringing it back to the temples. This blush is so pigmented, so if you have this, a little goes a long way. For my highlight today, I'm going to be using Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop with my Morphe F501 brush. This just feels like it's just like a Jaclyn Hill day, I would say. For lips, I'm going to be using the lip liner by MAC in the shade Auburn. And then I'm going to fill them in with MAC Chili. This is such a pretty fall lipstick. I love this lip kit together. I got them from MAC in a lip kit, the Auburn lip liner and the Chili lipstick, I think for $32 Canadian, but it is beautiful. Kind of gives me a little bit of like Ronald McDonald vibes. Every time I put it on I think of Ronald McDonald, I don't know why, but it's still really, really pretty. So yeah, I was gonna pop false lashes on, but then I realized I don't even have any. Really, I've been like such a mess lately and like taking my false lashes off and just throwing them anywhere, and they're completely everywhere all over my house. I haven't really took the time to like put them together, I guess. Or I'll just leave them at other people's houses if I spend the night somewhere else. It's just a hot mess. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my username is Haley Walker Makeup, and I will leave the link to that down below. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys really liked it. I really, really, really wanted to come back to start doing more videos all the time. I know I say this every single video, but if you guys could just understand the rut in the year that I've had is literally the worst year ever. Like 2017 was not my year, and that's okay. And all you can do is look forward into the future and just have a more positive outlook on things, and hopefully I can just get back into doing what I love to do, which is doing makeup and being creative and creating content and creating all these different looks just to show you guys and share with you guys. And hope you guys like this makeup tutorial, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sick. Hopefully. Ooh.